Thank you, sir.
So you can submit once it is, you are done and understood. And if you face any difficulty, you can reach out to me.
Sure, sir. I will.
Praveen, how about you? Are you do it? Maybe Praveen dropped off. Let's wait for him to. So did you got a chance to go through the previous recordings, Prasad? Or not yet?
Yes, sir. I went half of through it, sir.
Have
Of it.
Hi, Praveen.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Were you able to complete that project?
No, sir. Actually, that calculation part is still there, that issue. And I
You are
tried,
facing difficulty?
sir, that calculation is still showing null.
No problem. No, let it show null, but it is working.
Yes, it is
That's it.
working. I have done couple of things. So I will just share my screen so that you will be able to find that
Okay.
what I.
Are you able to connect all the files? That's the first question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now it is showing some problems.
It's coming up now. Yeah, I can see. Oh, files have got again. No, the blends have got disconnected.
So it is not taking automatically.
Got. No problem. Just go to sheet one. Yeah, just go to page two or page one of other file. At the top, just activate this blend.
Yes, saying that in order to use field from page one,
Okay,
edit.
no problem. Just say okay. Go to the next one. There's no blend here as well. Okay, go to page one. यहाँ पे कोई blend है नहीं है.
नहीं.
Just try to make a blend here. Earlier it was working.
Yes, sir. Earlier it was working. So
No problem.
This
इसमें
one,
blend नहीं लगा हुआ, तो just go to custom. Name, because it is coming as name 2 times. Why it is coming 2 times in your primary data sheet?
this is only one time.
No, in your primary data sheet. It is coming. Outlet wise. Here. This is name, metro area. Why there is a repetition?
Some error is there.
Okay, reload that file. Just reload that file. Just remove that file, reload.
You can remove from here.
Just say edit source, edit data source.
Actually, okay, now this is okay. Now only one time, I think.
No, but the errors are there, na? Dollar format lega nahi.
Sir, just a minute, just I am trying. Now the thing is over. Like name 2 times, that is over.
Hmm.
That has been resolved. But this issue will come. It will not take data. Sheet 1 contains error. The following will be removed.
Okay, go to sheet 1. Where is this coming from? Name. Metro area. Why there's a repetition?
Because in the data, it is yes. When I am putting this data into data interpreter, this is happening, and when I am removing this thing, all the things are okay.
Okay. Do one thing, just get this file source again. Just remove it.
We cannot remove file ना सर यहाँ से.
इधर से करके देखो नीचे डेटा पे आओ. Come to the data in the top menu.
So we are in the data only.
Top menu.
Okay, top menu. जैसे यहाँ पे तो
Where there is an outlet data series. So outlet wise sales, sorry. Come scroll down. Yeah.
we edit data series, refresh.
Just edit data source. It is throwing error. Okay. Just remove this outlet wise sales.csv. Just remove it from the canvas. Now try to remove it. No, here only. Go to नहीं इधर से नहीं निकलेगा. कनेक्शंस यहाँ पे लिखा है कनेक्शंस. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just added connection. ये फाइल आपकी एक्सेल फाइल खुली हुई है क्या? हाँ, just pick up this file. Open.
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh, sorry?
No, sir. Nothing is open.
नहीं, just say open now. आपने select किया ना फाइल.
Now it
use
is
data.
added. No, now
Just
it is added one.
कोई बात नहीं.
Name one sales.
अब मेरे को एक्सेल फाइल ओपन करके दिखाओ एक जगह. Just open the Excel file somewhere. Hi, Jan. Were you able to do the project? अब एक्सेल ओपन करके दिखाएंगे प्लीज मुझे.
Yes, sir. Sir, just a minute.
Jan, are you there? Okay, just close this. आपने फाइल को सेव किया था आपने?
Yes, sir.
टैब्ल्यू फाइल को?
Yes, sir. Actually, मैंने दो फाइल बनाई थी. Because that day when you have given the data, new data, and you told us that take only page one from each file. So I have prepared new file.
Okay, let's do it together otherwise.
Sir, just a minute.
Let me download all the documents. This is a Walmart case, right?
This is the file which, this is the file which is the old one. There's only one or two sheets are there. That PDF file was there, na sir? Which you have given again. And
Yeah.
so in the sheet I was showing you, W sheet, is with all the data points, and this is only for the few data points. I have removed. ये मतलब that I tried to prepare this thing. तो अब इसमें डेटा पॉइंट कुछ कम होंगे, कुछ ऐसा इशू इसमें होगा. बट स्टिल यहाँ पे व्हाट आई वाज सेइंग, यहाँ पे प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी हमारी यहाँ पे आ गई थी.
एक सेकेंड. Yeah, what are you saying?
So this is the different file, because जो आपने दोबारा जो डेटा दिया था ना पीडीएफ का, वो मैंने दूसरे वाले फाइल में, अभी तक जो फाइल में दिखा रहा था उसमें मैंने डाला था. बट दिस इज द डेटा जो हमारे पास में लिमिटेड डेटा जो पहले वाली फाइल का था, उसमें मैंने ये काम किया था. तो इसमें आई वाज एबल टू कैलकुलेट द प्रोडक्टिविटी एंड प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी बोथ. आई डोंट नो हाउ इट हैपेंड.
No problem. You
तो
can
अब
stop
उसमें
sharing.
नहीं
I
हो रहा
will
है.
share mine. Let me share my screen.
ओके.
Just downloaded this file, which is outlet-wise sales. Then I adding new data source, Excel, outlet-wise employees. Okay. New data source, state-wise population density. Okay. Add new data source, PDF. Okay. Let me just bring table 1. Table 2, table 3, table 4, table 5, table 6, table 7, table 8, table 9, table 10, table 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 pages. Bring them to Union. Okay, so as I bring them to Union, there are few adjustments that we need to do here. Just see what are these nulls. So these are names. This is clear. So we merge this. What we're going to do is we highlight this column, highlight this column. So these two need to be merged here. And we merge mismatch field. And these two columns have got split sometime, and these two needs to be merged. Use data interpreter. Okay. And then we just have to change some names. Rename, name, rename to category. So we have 900 rows, so the data is complete. Okay, so now let's go to sheet 1. Start with outlet wise sales. So what are the key tasks that needs to be accomplished here? Let us look at the case.
First one was store profitability.
Store profitability.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's look at store profitability. So here revenue has gone in because there's no data interpreter used here. It's in dollars. Okay. Now I think it is fine. Revenue is there. Now here outlet is coming as a measure. We will have to change it back to above category. So it has to be a dimension. So outlet also goes in a dimension. And we also change it to change data type. Stay with this right? It is a dimension. Mm. Okay. Store level profitability. Is that what is expected first?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, everything which is in numerical will be in measures and rest of the thing in dimensions.
So dimension is basically for here, for example, outlet number, although it is numbered 1 to 900, but we know that these are, this is not numerical data. It is number of the store. It's
Yes,
kind
sir.
of a categorical data. It is a
Yes,
store
sir.
number. It's a dimension, not a measure. So it's not count. It is the store number. It's like an employee ID.
Right, I got it. So just I was cross checking. Whatever we have to measure, like numerical number,
Hmm,
so that will be kept in measures,
that's right.
and otherwise all the things will be in dimensions.
That's right. So let's look at territories and revenue. So this is territory level revenues. We color it. So this is revenue. We just check the profitability. Hmm,
So we have to calculated field.
So we'll do a calculated field. Create calculated field. Profit, which can come from revenue minus salesman cost. So we don't have any other cost given right now. So we'll just go with the salesman cost. I think revenue is not getting picked up. Revenue minus salesman cost. Okay, data is valid. So profit has come. So this is or I'll just say area wise. Area wise revenue. And we also say area wise profit. Okay. Mm, area wise profit is now available. What next?
It is manpower productivity.
Manpower productivity,
Yes, sir.
which is revenue per manpower.
Okay. Right, sir.
Yeah. So what we will do is, where is that information? Let me just check. We have revenues in this file. And what do we have here? Category names, outlet. What is
Outlet implies. Outlet wise implies we have
so this is category
number.
old or new?
No, sir. That Excel file, na?
Yes, I'm just checking that. Outlet wise employees.
Yes, sir.
What I'm going to do is I will just bring revenues and then create a blend on names. What I can do is I can create two blends here. Even outlet is a measure, a dimension, and outlet is also a string. So I can create two blends, one on name and other on outlet. Now I go here and create a calculated field called productivity. Create a new field called productivity, which is revenue divided by
Implies.
employees. Productivity has come. Let me just remove revenue and bring territory wise productivity. Productivity here it's coming as 6.8. Let's do outlet level 1 second just to validate. We can actually validate the data. What I'm going to do is I'll just open that Excel file for a minute. Let me just remove territories from here and bring outlet names. So now we have an outlet level productivity. Do you have the Excel open with you?
Yes, sir.
Praveen?
So yes, sir. Which one, sir? Outlet
Just go
wise?
to outlet. Yeah, just go to outlet one, check what is the revenue and just check what is the number of employees.
Number of employees are 1,29,850.
No. 1 lakh employees. Outlet number one.
No. Okay. Outlet number one. Okay.
Yeah.
Outlet number one, 32.
32. Okay. And what's the revenue?
Revenue is 1 lakh 70. No, sorry. 17 lakh 16,000.
17
No, not
lakhs.
again. No. 1 crore 71 lakh 68,291.
Just give me the number 171.
171 68
68
291.
291
Yes, sir.
divided by 32. So it's 536509, which is right. So it is coming correct here. The first outlet, it is a productivity of 536509.
Sir, but if we talk about this, So I'm little confused what I have worked in this. So normally when we calculate the productivity, we calculate revenue divided by the salary,
Revenue
and
divided
this
by
salary. So
salary.
it, yeah, so it comes in times, like someone is getting 50,000 salary, and if he has done a revenue of 2 lakh rupees, so he is doing 4 times of his salary, right? And here, like what we have done right now, divided by manpower, so we can consider it as a average revenue per manpower.
Yeah, so that's for productivity per person, productivity
Okay,
per employee. So I can
okay.
just rename it if you want for better understanding. I can just call it say productivity per employee, the manpower productivity.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so we got this. What's the next question that is asked?
Performance of new investments made by the company.
Sorry.
Performance of new investments made by the company.
Okay. So for that, so where will the new investments will come from?
Density for the file
No,
is
it will come from the PDF file where we have a
okay.
category of outlet old or new.
Okay, yes.
Correct? We have a category of outlet old and new.
Categories.
Yes. So what we can do is we can um, so there are two, three ways we can represent this. We can say profit, and we go to this file blend names and bring in the category. And we say average profit. So sum of profit, average profit. And we also get profit into balance. Labels. Let me just format the labels a little bit so that it's easy to read. So the average profit of new store is 5 million vis-a-vis old store of 10 million. So this is one way we can represent that how the new investments have fared. You can also represent it on map. Okay? So for example, if I open the map bring in states. Hmm. Then I bring in categories. Bring in revenues, the profits. Average profit is coming here, and category I'll take it to filters.
Sir, why this error is showing?
That's what I'm checking. Show filter. So now there is average profit. And we also have categories of old, new. Let me just try to do a few more things here. Let me just bring in profit onto label. Adjust the label. Now we have got this map of uh, profits by the state. Now, if I only want to see the new investments, these are old investments. If I only want to see where the new investments were done and how they have fared. One second, is it changing? Not changing. Let me just check the blends ones. Revenue, profitability, this is fine. All investment, outlet states. Okay, let me put in the outlets. Match Ohio. Now it is also giving the outlet count. Let me just see if I take, let's take this 14 California, 13 million. I take only new. California 14 outlet. Just give me a second. Let me just validate this. Investments. 1 second. So this is currently showing old and new. Oh, okay, fine. This California, here it is showing 46, Nevada. Only new. Still showing 246. Okay. Yeah, now it is working fine because the blend was not fixed properly. Now what I have done is if you want only how the new investments have fared, this is where it is showing a chart of only new investments now. It is not showing old investments. If I want to see only old investments and remove the new investments, it will now show only the old investments. Okay, so for example, let's take California. Overall value is showing 90 million. Let me just see if the values are all fine. Profit. Average profit is fine. It is average. It's average. Yeah. Let me also validate some more information here. Profit 90 million. This is old. This is with new, blended. Display is different. What is on the display? Profit in detail.
Sir, please check null also. Might be there are some null
Yeah, there are
values
few nulls. Possibly there are few nulls. So let me just refresh the filter. Yeah, that could possibly be because of few nulls. Now it is correct. Now the value is changed. If I take only old. If I take all of them, yeah, now it is working fine. Now, this is how you can also represent.
So California was saying 19 million, I think, in
No,
new.
19 million was old.
Okay, 19 million is old.
Old. And if you take only new, 3 million.
And total is
Blended?
total is total is showing 14 million, I think.
Yes.
So if 19 is old, new is 3, so total 14.
Because weighted average, no? So because total number of outlet is, 1 second. Total number of outlets are 14. 14. Just see. And how many are new outlets? Outlets are coming as total. Let me just change this to outlets on the display is not coming right. Let us try to understand what is happening. Because these are not definite. Because total number of outlet is only 600 all put together, isn't it? Oh, now I understood what is happening. Because this has not been changed to dimension. This outlet number. I want count of outlets. Outlet. Now it is fine. Have you realized, Ian, Prashad, and Praveen, what has happened? Why it was not showing correct earlier? So there are two
Yes,
things
sir.
happening.
Yes, sir.
Outlet, it was taking outlet as a number. Now I've changed it to count because outlet number mentioned there is just a coding for that. It is not the real number. So now if you will see, let me just go back to the new data. It's saying California, there are two outlets which are new and 2 million in revenue. If I say old and new together, I'll say null also. Noticing the total 131 outlets.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because outlet we have changed it to count. There are 4 in Nevada, 9 in Oregon. So this is how the total number of outlets across US will be shown now. And there is profit, average profit on the display. Is it clear to you now, Praveen?
Yes, sir.
What's the next task?
Next is there's no task like it is saying that any other insight that you think would be important for the management to take clear decisions.
So what you here you can do is, suppose you have created here productivity chart. Let me just show you another feature. Just give me a second. Let me show you profit. Areas. And let me open the tooltip. And in the tooltip, so what I've done is I've opened the tooltip, and here I am inserting a particular sheet. Now, as soon as I go to sheet, you will see that there are various sheets that we have created earlier are showing up here. Okay. Say for example, I go to productivity sheet. I click here. Now productivity sheet has been added. Let me just say OK and show you what will happen. Now any state I go, it will show me all the outlets of that. So let me just put the outlet names is in this sheet, productivity sheet. Let me just show you the outlet name instead of outlet number. Or let me just take the city instead of. Now these are the name of the cities. If I go to this map, anywhere I will hover, you will see for that state, the city graphs will start reflecting. All the cities in that and what's the value that will start reflecting. So those maps will start popping up. Now this is, and below that if you see, it says state Minnesota, profit 11 million, total number of outlets 22. Now if there is any other information that you want to show, you can add to tooltip. Now suppose I also want to show which area does it belong to. Which area does this belong to? I can just again go to tooltip and say insert. I can suppose from here I want to insert territory. 1 second. Sheet. I want to insert a sheet. Sheet has been inserted. Okay, I cancel this. I bring territory into the tool. Now, if I'll go there, 1 second, let me just see if the territory is popping up. Territory is there in the tooltip. Show highlighter. a second, let me just fix this. Just removing that for a minute. I can see territory 1, territory A, territory B, and territory C. You can also do the analysis. This is the territory here. Yeah. Other insights that it can bring in is, let me just see what else can we do here. Anything that you can think of? Let us try a few more. Let us go to tooltip. And bring productivity, employee productivity into the tooltip. Okay, so this is fine for now. Same work count of employees there. Profit is there. If I just remove count of employees, count of outlets, outlet count has gone. I can bring it back. Outlet has to be the count. Now we are back. Now, sometimes what you may have to do, so let me just show you another thing that we can do, say for example, let me just click this. Now what I can do here is, if you see, I've selected 4 states. Okay. And let me just group them. If I'm grouping them, it will create a new group here. I can just rename this group to say West Coast. So it will create another variable called West Coast, which we have manually selected from the map. Similarly, what I can do is I can just select, say, these states. I can either manually select, or what I can do is I just exit from here, go to this play button, and there are various ways to select. Suppose I select a random bar from here, and I select this particular section, and I call it. And if I want to remove few from here, let me just remove few which I don't want. These are states I want as East Coast. Okay, so I just group them again. Just give me a second. Where is this group gone? That group is not formed. 1 second. Let me do it again. So it is going under West Coast. Sorry. I need to change this. This we don't want. This we don't want. West Coast we remove. We don't want West Coast. We want to bring in back profit into the colors. Add to average profit. Now I'm selecting these states. Creating the group. Yeah, now this group is formed. And I can call them, just rename them as East Coast. So now you'll see there are 2 variables formed of West Coast and East Coast. And if I just want to remove them, I've just created it. I don't want to intend to use it right now. I bring back profitability into colors, average profitability. Now I have done. Suppose I go to the next sheet These East Coast and West Coast will be available with me as variables. I want to just say productivity. It will show me East Coast versus others. Okay, if I also want to bring in West Coast, now it is showing East Coast, West Coast, and others. So likewise, we can play around with lot of things from the map itself. Yeah. So that was another. So I've shown you two things. One is how you can bring graph within the map, for a better presentation. How you can bring graph within the map on the hover, as well as how you can, really showcase from the map, take out the area and group them. Similarly, I can also do Central America. I have done East Coast, I've done West Coast, I can do Central America. And I also have these things on highlight and filters. Likewise, you can create much deeper insights. Jan, are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me just try a few more things. Count of outlet is gone away. Yeah, now the count of outlet is back. Then we also wanted to have say, productivity per employee. Let's see if we can have it. Productivity per employee, we have calculated the outlet level, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So I can have the productivity per employee as well. So here, likewise, in the tooltip, you can add the things that you want to showcase. It will start appearing here. Whatever information you want on the tooltip, it will come. You also have, West Coast, East Coast. Into what we can do is we can, let me just try another thing. East Coast. Let me just see if I can group by. I can create a hierarchy. Let me just try to create a hierarchy. Create hierarchy, East Coast, West Coast. Let me just name region. East Coast, West Coast. Go to tooltip and just insert West Coast. Insert East Coast. So it will also tell which group does it belong. So likewise, you can, do a lot more. There are some advanced techniques where you can show map here itself, bringing them on another, rows and columns. Any questions still here?
No, sir,
Shall
that is clear, but that error which is showing, so
But
we
that is
should
not
take it
impacting our
as
working.
an error.
No, that is not impacting our working. I
Okay.
checked it.
Okay.
Then we have one sheet we have not used here, which is population density. You can also create charts to say where the population, how the population is impacting in this sheet. Let me just see population density, make a blend on city state. And bring in population density. Census of 2012. Just bringing into the marks card so that we can use it, or let me just try to bring it on. Census. Let me try to bring it on. This is not looking right. Let me try another option. So we can create another map with the census, or we can create a bar chart and bring that also onto the tooltip. That's also possible. Let me just save this first. One second, it's hanging. Let me just see what's the best way to present it. I can put it onto a layer, or I can put it onto. Suppose I want to evaluate which are the highly populated areas that we should be investing in. I can just remove profit from colors and bring in census into colors. Let's see how it works. That could be another possibility. Let me just take census values as okay, let me just see population can also be brought into details. Get to the tooltip. Yeah, so now population is also there. We also have the population mapping. So the area has gone into population and there is a census here. So for example, now if I now do a filtering on categories, let us see how the new territories has fared. Now, if you look at this particular chart, this is most densely populated, and there are two outlets, which is New York, and that is also giving the highest returns. Okay, so the highest is actually this one at 12, and this is the second highest at 10. So we should be investing more in New York because it has a high population density and a very good returns. Whereas these markets where population is low and it also giving negative revenues. So this can also give better visualization in terms of where to invest. So we have brought in another angle of population as well.
So putting all the things in one map is a good idea, or
No, not a good idea. Fitting in too many things is not a good idea. I would, if I am presenting, I would ideally have a separate map for new investment and
Okay,
separate map for overall. Because if the question is how are new investments fared, I think better separate map on new investments. And there you can have a tooltip of the outlet wise performance. Say for example, if I put on tooltip new sheet on which one was the sheet, which is 1 second, let me just revalidate, which has outlet level. Okay, this is manpower productivity. If I just make a map of outlet wise, just create a map which is outlet and profits on the bar, and bring in profit and headers. Add to
And we
tooltip.
have to convert in average.
Yeah. Rather than outlet number, I will have names. And I go back to a sheet, add into a tooltip. Which is sheet number 7. Now the outlets are coming up in this. How's each outlet has performed. I would rather show it this with how the new investments are faring. If you look at this particular sheet in New York, all are 10 million plus. So you can likewise check for each area. Yeah, is it clear now? How you can modify this to make more sense on the insights?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear, friends? Any other questions? Will you be able to complete it now? Ian, Prasad?
Yes, sir.
Because
So there are a lot of things that you can play around with in this. And here we have actually merged 4 files together. One CSV file, 2 Excel files, and 1 PDF file. And we are pulling out data from each one of them. Clear, friends?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what I will suggest is now, this is going to be our last session. So there are two projects that I've given you, project number 3 and project number 4. 3 will be easy for you to do, will not be too much difficulty. Project 4, you try it out, how much you are able to do it, whatever, because that's very advanced one. If you're not able to complete, it's fine. But project number 3, once you submit, that will be good enough for your certification. And if in case you find any issues, you just text me and we will fix up a time for your clarifications. Because I understand that some of, Ivan and Prasad are yet to go with the recordings as well. So once you are done with that, if you face any difficulty, you just ping me and we will fix up a time.
Sure, sir.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah. Praveen, is it okay with you?
Yes, sir. So I have tried New York salary analysis project number 3.
Hmm.
So I was facing some issue. So if possible, I can discuss here.
Yeah, we can discuss it now.
So what the thing is, I was trying. Okay, let me just. This is New York State salary analysis, and the first thing is average annual salary by county displayed on the map.
Hmm. So you have to show the counties. You have shown the entire state.
So there are 2, 3 things.
I think there are 2 files in this project.
No, sir.
No, sir. In 3, we have only one file.
There only one file? Okay.
Yes, sir. In project 3, it is only one file.
So when I am trying to put area type, so it is showing like this: balance of state, and only balance of state it is considering. I am putting area type to filter also, and
One second.
when this only count.
Just give me a second. Let me just download it. I have not tried it. Give me a second.
And when I'm putting this area into map, it is showing 132 unknown.
Have you corrected that? One
So
second. Let me just.
actually I tried, but the thing is edit.
There is area type. Let me just see. There's the area type.
And area.
And area. Okay, let me just open it. So it is down to 56. From 132.
But the issue is
What's the issue?
how to match this thing. Because in the area region there are two things, two character codes like both ISO. What is this? This I am unable to understand.
1 second. I'm just flashing my screen. So this is what I'm getting. Average salary. This is the average salary I'm getting by county in the New York State.
Right. I don't know in my case why it is happening.
No, even I'm facing the same issue, sir.
Okay, just flash your screen.
Yes, sir.
Praveen, just share your screen, or you share your screen. Just let me see what- Have you corrected the locations?
Yeah. Uh, yes, sir. I tried
Let's do it now.
like this. So the area is this is reflecting like this. So how I can correct in every
No, no, no,
column
no,
I
no,
have
no,
to
no.
write
Just
manually
cancel this.
United States.
No, no, just cancel this. Just remove the area also from detail for a minute. Because I'm not seeing a map itself. Just take it out. Now just bring area. Area, what area have you selected? Just go to area drop down. What kind of geographical dimension you have picked up? Geographical role? You have selected country, just select county.
Country.
Area type not required right now. So you have 99 unknown. Let's fix it.
Edit locations.
Yes. Okay.
United
Just
States.
yeah. Just go to state. Go to fixed. Select New York. New York. Just say okay.
Still it is
No problem. Just say okay. It will reduce.
okay. Now again 56.
So we'll figure out why these 56 are there. Let's see what is there in this.
Because it is very difficult now to know that which area belongs to which
So I'll
like
fix
New
that also.
York or so.
So earlier you were not able to reach till here. So I thought, let me just solve that, and now let me just figure out what is the balance areas.
So how to find out like we have to map to which, because I don't know what the states are there in the United States or any other place. So how to
Hmm.
fix that? ये मुझे कैसे पता
यही
पड़ेगा
तरीका
सर
है.
कि ये
This is the
it
only
is
way.
no, so it is in
यहाँ
New
तो
York.
यहाँ तो पता था ना कहाँ है.
No, like state of province. How to find out this is New York? It can be California also.
No, दिया है ना केस में that this data is of New York City, New York State.
Okay, fine. Right. So that was the challenge.
See, because otherwise, see देखो अगर वो दुनिया को नहीं पता ना चांदनी चौक कहाँ है, unless you are
Right,
working
sir.
on Delhi पता है, India पता है, but the smaller areas it will not understand. Let me just see the table of content that is given CSV file.
Is it fine for area like annual salary?
Hmm? Type. Okay, got it. I will give you the solution for this. Okay, because if you open the CSV file, no, it very clearly calls out that uh, which are the part of state, which are the part of counties, and which are the part of metropolitan areas.
So it means it is not mentioned in CSV file.
It is mentioned.
Then sir, how come
It
this
is
tableau is
not
not
considering
considering?
because from the analysis point of view, this is being built up like that. Please
Okay.
manufacturing. Just give me a second. So that we are able to analyze it. So it's balance of the state. state, counties. So it's a complete New York region. It's labor market areas, metropolitan division, metropolitan statistical area, workforce investment region. Okay. Annual average salary. Just take counties. I think from our analysis point of view, county-wise analysis will be good enough for now. Because otherwise it will be too complicated for you to analyze.
Okay. So if there are 56, so how we can resolve this?
You will not be able to
By
resolve
doing
because
manually?
those areas cannot be mapped on the map because they are within these counties. Because New York State में एक
Okay.
New York County भी है, उसके अंदर metropolitan area है.
Okay.
Unless we filter out those areas properly, we will not be able to figure this out. अगर आपको चाहिए तो I will clean up this data and send it to you again. So do one thing, wait till tomorrow. Let me send you a new file for this, so that you can analyze it properly. Otherwise, it will become too much of a work for you. Is it okay, Ivan, Prashant? So wait for the new file for me to upload a new file.
Okay, sir. No worries.
And then you can solve and
Sir,
submit.
like in second question,
Yeah.
okay. So like in second question, it is asking county-wise top 5 earning industries. So earning industries means average annual salary, right?
That's right. That's right.
Okay. So we can find out from the filter, no? We can find
Yes.
out from the filter
Yes.
top 5. Right.
So give it a try. That's your project.
Yes, sir. So in the last point, it is mentioned they wanted everything in one sheet, right, sir?
So everything in one sheet means that you have to use what I explained you, which are tooltips.
Tooltips.
Tooltips helps you put everything in one sheet rather than creating too many sheets. So what all information is required, put in the tooltip.
Okay, sir.
Put in tooltip, make groups,
So
use them as
now in
filters.
this,
So basically, it's a combination of everything on one sheet. It's a
now
combination
in
of
this,
tooltips, details, size, colors, and labels. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
now when I am putting this industries, it is showing more than 1,000 unknown.
What are you doing?
So I tried to put
You are putting industries onto a map.
industries. I
Yeah, you have put industries onto the map. It will
yes,
not identify.
sorry, that was Yes, annual. I can filter annual salary, na?
Filter for what?
So from for a top five earning industries.
Of earning industries.
So there's a one point like a top five highest earning industries by county.
Top 5 counties.
Yes, sir. For counties, top five earning industries.
No, I think what's the requirement?
Sir, actually there is a question.
Hmm.
Top five earning industries by company, by county. Sorry.
Correct.
So
So what you have to
there
do
are three
is,
analysis are required.
so for this, what you will have to do it, make another sheet, put industries in the descending order. So put in the industry by wise salaries, and then bring that sheet onto the tooltip. So that you go to any county, the top 5 will start showing up. So let me explain you. Just stop sharing your screen. Suppose we go to another sheet. What do you want? Industry wise.
Yes, sir.
Industries are there where in NAICS.
Yes, sir.
And average salary. Yeah, correct. So bring it here. 1 second. Oh,
Ranking top five we can get in edit filter.
how?
Uh,
It will show you the range. But I'll tell you where you will get top.
yeah, I have seen some.
Yeah, you can get top. Just give me a second. I'll tell you where you. Because I'll let you know how do you get the top 5. I'm not remembering it, but there is a way you can get just the top 5 if you want. And but for now, if you just stay with this also, for example, and bring in average salary into colors. And bring into labels.
Sir, I got it top 5, but I don't know whether it is right or wrong.
1 second. Let's figure out.
Well, the procedure, the process.
And now if I go to map and add this to tooltip, so sheet 2. So those top will come here itself. Yeah, so this is how you can get in one sheet itself. And it is in the descending order, so the top ones will come first. Yeah, what were you showing?
Actually, what I did, okay. Yep, what I did, this industry I have put into the filters,
Right.
and when I go edit filter, is the
Uh-huh.
option top,
Ah,
and
correct.
here
This
it
is
says
right.
top 5,
Yes.
apply, and the background some color has been changed.
No. So what you can do here is 1 second. Apply it on a different sheet.
Apply.
On a different sheet. Let me just show you. Use the same logic. Mm, so they are coming only 4. Why it is coming only 4? Let's understand. Why annual salary is in filters? Not required. Fine. Now it is fine. Now there are top 5 coming. And if I go to my map now, everywhere it will show the top 5. Because now it is picking up from here. And let me just this to some extent.
But sir, here the bar of 71 is higher than the 120K. Okay, average. Right.
Fine now?
Yes, sir.
Now it is coming proper. So what I've done is I've adjusted the size there so that all 5 are visible in this sheet as well. And I have to remove rupees. So those make those minor modifications that rupees is coming in this sheet. This
Yes,
rupees
sir.
has to go away. If you want to reduce it further, reduce it further. So it will, on the map, it will be much neater. Getting this? The map, it becomes much cleaner. It is not going away. Is it clear, friends?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, give it a try. And let me know if you find any difficulty.
Right,
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
All right, then. Thank you. And submit your project. And if there's any difficulty you face, just ping me and we'll fix up a time.
right.
Yes,
So
sir,
you will
sure.
share the fresh data for this, no, sir?
Yes, I will be sharing the question.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Bye.
much, sir.